Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tony's Picks. I'm Tony T. Welcome to the EAPicks.com TV show. I'm your host, Tony T. And EAPicks.com is a website where handicappers document their selections for the world to see. And now we're going out to Las Vegas, Nevada, and bring out of the program Dave the Meatman Scandaliato from meatandpotatoes.com. And, you know, Dave, a little rough day yesterday. The Pelicans just didn't have it after getting that big win at Memphis the night before Sacramento comes in and gets the win.
Yeah, it was a bad pick. The only good thing that came out of it was I was going to give out the Portland Trail Blazers, and Oklahoma City went on a 15-0 run to end the game. Portland did score the last 2 points of the game. With 3 minutes to go, the Trail Blazers were up 5. I'm getting 6. And Oklahoma City went a 15-0 run. Kevin Durant nails 3 3-pointers the final minute of the game. And so I would have lost either way. I mean, at least I knew the New Orleans game was over quick. I mean, it's hard to believe you could be that bad. But, you know, after having a great stretch here on the program, I've lost a couple. You know, nobody's going to hit 90%, 100%, nothing like that. You know, I'm just trying to get to 60%. And even with my back-to-back losses here on the program, I'm still hitting well over 60%. And I'm not going to let it get me down. A man by the name of Jim Harvey, a guy I met out in Las Vegas, I was all bent out of shape one day. He said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Well, I picked the loser." He said, "Look, man, your job is to pick the games. So go pick something." And that's what my job is. My job is to pick the games, and I'm ready to make a pick for Wednesday and break this two-game losing streak. Like I said, I had a great weekend with the pro football, all documented right here on the EA Pick Sports Monitor program. But I'll be the first guy to admit when I eat, you know what, I ate it the last 2 nights. But I am definitely going to break this losing streak on Wednesday and get right back in the winner's circle where the Meatman feels the most comfortable.
All right, Dave, I know tonight you're ready to go here. We've got a pretty nice card from college basketball. On Wednesday, you're looking at the game between the Wisconsin Badgers and Minnesota Golden Gophers. This is from the Big Ten. Tip-off time is 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The Big Ten Network was going to televise this game, and the current odds we find here, as documented at the EAPicks.com Sports Monitors, to bring up the odds, I find here that the home team, the road team, Wisconsin Badgers, favored by 3 points in this game. How do you see this one? It's Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Oh, I literally love the Minnesota Golden Gophers more than life itself. I have this as my my Big Ten conference college basketball game of the month. I'm currently selling it for $149 at my other site, payafteryouwin.com, www.payafteryouwin.com, payafteryouwin.com. And, you know, Wisconsin, they started out 16-0, then they lost to Indiana, then they lost to Michigan, and now they're going to lose to Minnesota. That's the bottom line. I mean, look, Minnesota's got a good team. They're 10-1 or 11-1 at home, and this is one of these spots where a team like the Golden Gophers just isn't going to lose. They want to go to the big dance. They want to make it into the tournament. And these are the games that you got to win. The bottom line is Wisconsin looked like a contender. And with the loss on Wednesday, they're gonna fall very quickly into the pretender category. I literally love, like I said, the Golden Gophers, Minnesota, more than life itself. I need a winner like a guy in a hospital needs blood. And I'm going to break that 2-game losing streak on Wednesday night. I'll take the Minnesota Golden Gophers at home plus the 3.
All right, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato comes in with the home underdog with Minnesota Golden Gophers plus 3 points. And we see here that Dave has this play listed as his NCAA basketball Big Ten Pay After You Win Game of the Month. $149 he's selling for it, Pay After You Win, as you see it right here. But you get it for free here on the EAPicks.com TV program. All right, Dave, there's a huge card from the NBA. There's a pretty big card from college basketball. Do you have any more action going here for Wednesday?
I can tell you right now, the only reason I'm not having my ACC game of the month is because I don't want to have 2 game of the months going on the same day. I don't want to do that. But this Miami and Florida Hurricanes, Duke Blue Devils matchup, I mean, you talk about just love. I mean, it really doesn't get any easier than this. I mean, if you know how to bet college basketball, this is easy money. I mean, this is what you call a stand by the window play, Tony. This way you make the bet and you just kind of hang out by the window for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and after the game's over, you put the ticket back up on the counter, and they give you almost double what you gave them. They take out a little thing called the juice, and you're going to get my Duke Blue Devils, Miami, Florida Hurricanes, NCAA college basketball absolute lock of the night. I'm going to personally give it to you. That's the other thing. Yep, you don't have to have your credit card out. Don't worry about all that. I'm not going to ask you for any money. I'm not going to ask you for nothing. Believe me, I want to prove to you that I can make money betting sports, and that I can also make you money betting sports. See, that's how I do things. I don't mind working with you in the beginning. I don't mind giving you a couple of free days, but after that, after I show you what I can do, I got to get a little something out of you. And tomorrow, Wednesday, would be a great day to call. 10 big monster games in the NBA. I do like at least 2 of them that I'm looking at right now. And like I said, at least one more college basketball for Wednesday. That Miami, Florida Hurricane, Duke Blue Devil matchup. Once again, you talk directly with me when you call 1-888-375-2710. Talked to a couple of guys today. Unfortunately, wasn't the best day in the world. We did come up with Northwestern. Wins outright as a short home dog in double overtime. Like I said, the Portland play, it was a loser. You'll never hear me say I had the right side, Tony, because let me tell you something. I had the right side tonight. Portland was the right side, but you know what? They lost. That means I had the wrong side. That's it. I had the wrong side. I had the right side for 59 minutes or 47 minutes. I know that whatever they play, 48 minutes, I had the right side most. But the bottom line is when it came to go get the coochie, I had the wrong side. So it was a tough day for everybody to call, but they'll call back tomorrow. I look forward to talking with some new customers every day. I talk to people from all over the country, from the north, south, east, west, and nothing makes me happier than giving them winners and making them go to bed with a smile on their face, knowing that they finally got the bookie. Tonight wasn't one of those nights. Tuesday night wasn't one of those nights. The bookie got us. But believe me, I'm coming back strong on a Wednesday. And if you want to get the plays that I will personally have my own money on, give me a call. 1-888-375-2710. Talk directly with me, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato, owner of the meatandpotatoes.com website since 1998. That's 3 decades, in case anybody out there was wondering. And, of course, my other site, payafteryouwin.com, which is well over 10 years old, too.
All right, everyone, give a call to Dave on his comp pick hotline, 888-375-2710. He'll get you that big ACC conference game winner from college basketball. You know, Dave, I'm going to take a visit here to eapicks.com, and I'm going to go up here and hit the handicappers records and click the NFL records, and we're going to find number 1 monitored, documented year-to-date from the NFL, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato. Fantastic record this season, hitting nearly 56% in the NFL. And, you know, Dave, they're going to be playing the Super Bowl in a week from Sunday. You've got anything going for the Super Bowl?
You see the weather today on the TV, what New York looks like?
Yeah, we talked about it coming in last night when we talked.
Man, what a disaster this is going to shape up to be. They said it's supposed to be like that for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So today is Tuesday. That puts us 2 Tuesdays from now. That really screws things up. I mean, the planes can't land in New York. They canceling thousands of flights. This was about as dumb as an idea as you could humanly possibly come up with. Instead of playing a Super Bowl in Miami or New Orleans where they have the Mercedes-Benz Louisiana Superdome, I remember New Orleans has hosted more Super Bowls than any city since they started a Super Bowl. Of course, San Diego is always a good place to have the game. You got Jerryland, the new stadium in Dallas. That'd be a good place to hold it. But no, we're going to hold it in a state where it's 0 degrees usually on February the 2nd. So I can't make an official decision yet. It's going to be hard for me to bet against the Denver Broncos. I'm going to tell you point blank, it's going to be hard for me to bet against Peyton Manning because he is the man with the plan. He is the boss with the sauce. And, you can say whatever you want about the Manning brothers. They've been in 4 Super Bowls. They've won 3. This is going to be number 5. And I just don't see how you bet against that, laying under a field goal. But once again, this isn't an official play. We got a long way to go before we're going to be making any decisions. But if the game was being played tomorrow, I'd be on the Denver Broncos minus 2.5. I'd probably look. To be honest with you, Tony, I'd take them on the money line because what I see on the money line is minus $1.30. And the last time I said this, a couple of people bashed me, but it just goes to show you they don't know what the heck they're talking about. I'd rather lay Denver minus $1.30 on the money line than lay a minus 2.5, minus $1.10, because I'm basically buying 5 half points, which usually would cost 50 cents. So normally if I was buying half points, I'd have to lay $1.60 to get Denver at a picket for the game. So at $1.30, that's a steal. I'd rather take Denver and lay $1,300 to win $1,000 and just worry about winning the game than laying $1,100 to win $1,000 and worried about what happens if somebody gets 2 field goals and the next thing you know it's 7-6 and then it's 7-9 and it's 10-9 and this and that and the other thing. And man, believe me, that's how you have a miserable Super Bowl when you're laying 2.5 and the game's on 1 and 2 the whole time. So I'm going to probably alleviate that problem by taking the Denver Broncos just to win the game outright. But we are definitely on wait and see for the time being as far as making anything that I'm going to put up at payafteryouwin.com, where all of my plays are 100% guaranteed to cover the Las Vegas spread, or you do not pay for the selection. And, of course, all of those plays are monitored and documented at eapicks.com, picks.com.
All right, Dave, I know, people aren't just looking for the Super Bowl side. I'm sure you're going to have a total out there, but what about the props? I mean, for someone who is a working man who isn't, can't spend 12 hours a day like we do in this niche, props can be very, very, very complicated. I mean, there's sheets and sheets and sheets of props, offensive, defensive, MVPs. There's a lot to look at. You've got a lot of experience at this, and I know you've got a prop package out there because let's face it, it's not an easy task, as you outlined in previous shows. What you really have to do, much time it takes to really correctly isolate your prop plays.
$99. I will give you all of my proposition plays, and I will even help you with the proposition bets that your place has. Now, of course, if you live out in Las Vegas, you'll have access to every prop I release, and we won't have nothing to worry about. But if you like most people that play online, you probably got one place that you play at, and they'll probably have 40, 50, 60, 70 props up there. And the problem is between all the casinos out here in Las Vegas and, of course, all the online sports books, there's probably going to be 5, 6, 7, 800 props. So there is a possibility that half the props that I give you on the prop package, you won't be able to get down on because of the limited amount of action your man is going to take. So what I'll also do for the $99 is take a look and see what props your sportsbook offers and work with you to try to cherry pick some of the ones that you have a chance to bet. I understand that I'm a blessed man. I live here in Las Vegas. I'm just a stone's throw away from the Wynn Casino, Independent Book, Treasure Island, Independent Book, Circus, which is the MGM. Of course, the Riviera has the William Hill. You got Harrah's, which is Caesars, and all of their properties, the Rio, and all of that stuff. So I have access to everything known to man as far as betting proposition wagers living here in Las Vegas. So I understand your plight, but I'll be more than happy to work with you. Give me a call, 1-888-375-2710. The earlier you get signed up, the better. Don't call me on Sunday looking for the prop plays. I'm probably going to tell you, look, I'm busy. Don't wait till the last minute. Give me a call, no later than the middle of next week. And let me show you how to make some money on these goofball bets that you can make on the Super Bowl.
All right, to everyone in the audience out there and listening, be sure to give Dave a call on his comp pick hotline, 888-375-2710, and sign up for Dave's prop package. And let's take a look here at Dave's performance here at the EAPicks.com monitor for the NFL. You're going to be getting the prop plays for the number one documented handicapper at the EAPicks.com sports monitor. And we go back and review the plays. We started the wild card round. We find that Dave starts out with the Colts plus 2.5 against Kansas City, which was a winner. The Saints against the Eagles, Saints plus 3 winner. Goes under the total of 55 in the Saints and Eagles wild card. That's a winner. Chargers plus 7 against the Cincinnati Bengals in the in a wild card game. That's a winner. Then we go back and look at the Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Saints plus 8. That's a push documented, but let's face it, man, you were getting 9, 9.5, even up to 10 with the Saints. So that was a winner for most people. Colts plus 7 was a loser against the Patriots. Under the total of 41, San Francisco and Carolina. San Francisco minus 130 in the divisional round, a winner. Under the total of 56.5 points, AFC Championship game, Patriots and Broncos. Denver laying 5.5 points. That's right. Dave laid points in the AFC Championship with the Denver Broncos. That was a winner. And there was a push here with the 49ers in Seattle. That game, he actually went on record on video under 41. And, if you count the wins here, Dave goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wins, 1 loss, 2 ties. Dave, you could easily be 10-1 this playoff season.
And that's what makes me the most dangerous NFL handicapper in the world, my ability to take underdogs and favorites. You got a lot of people out there that never bet a favorite. You got a lot of people out there that never bet an underdog. My job is to bet the team that's going to get the money, whether it's the favorite or the underdog. And don't forget, when you sign up for my proposition package, you will get my side and total for the Super Bowl, as well as my Super Bowl teaser. That's right. I'll be making a teaser for the Super Bowl. So you get all the proposition bets, you get the side and the total, and then of course you get the teaser play. It all $99. There's no upselling. There's no extra costs. There's no extra fees. I send you a bill from PayPal right to your email box. You pay it right there online. You don't have to give me your credit card number or any of that stuff. We do it right there. No having to do any kind of transaction over the phone or anything like that. Do not miss your chance to stick it in your bookies, you know what, on Super Bowl Sunday. You're one phone call away from making it happen. 1-888-375-2710. You're going to talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato. 1-888-375-2710.
All right, audience out there, be sure to give Dave a call on his comp pick hotline, 888-375-2710 for his prop package for $99. Now let's recap what Dave talked about today. He gave out the he gave out in this game Minnesota Golden Gophers plus 3 points as a home underdog against the Wisconsin Badgers. You can call his comp pick hotline and get his ACC game of the month going between Miami and Duke. And be sure to give him a call, 888-375-2710. That's for Wednesday's college basketball action. He will give you his ACC game of the month for free. Also, if you'd like to get Dave's prop package from the Super Bowl, give him a call. It's $99. His number, 888-375-2710. And you'll be getting the prop package from the #1 documented handicapper at the eapicks.com monitor. And listen, we showed it to you. We gave you the proof. You can go right online and you can see for yourself. The plays are documented at the eapicks.com monitor. Right. I'd like to thank Dave for joining me here on the eapicks.com Sports Monitor TV show. And that'll do it for today's show. I'm Tony T, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Just remember, eapicks.com is a monitor, a sports monitor, where handicappers document their plays for the world to see.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.